MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Cody Sullivan sets his sights on a 35-game hitting streak. Coming up next. Tristan McKenzie is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win in his last start, pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
Stepping up now, Cody Sullivan, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, the catcher, Cody.
First offering on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. These Rockies guys, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Dahl into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as the Braves get on the board first. It's 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so, guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
At the plate now, Chipper Jones, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 65 for him here. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Batting fifth.
Here's Marcelo Zuna.
Number 20.
As he grounds one briskly to short. Owings is there. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Braves 2, the Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Felix Hernandez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And there's one down now. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The batting average down in the low 210s. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Hit to third. There to take it is Chipper. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The third baseman, Nolan.
Standing in, Nolan Arenado. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Charlie Culberson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Murphy has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Blackmon is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8, the first baseman, number 9, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Pujols on his way to second now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. So now to the plate, Felix Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So coming to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slice down the left side, but foul. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The left fielder, David.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
David Dahl comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hernandez has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Ozuna at the track, the wall, and bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. Solo home run there for David Dahl, number 10 for him on the year, and the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. 4th home run for him on the season as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hanson. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
And the batter ruled out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dom Nunez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 2 full, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Sullivan. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now batting.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a quick check of the standings in the National League West as you get a look at where the Rockies find themselves entering play here today. So striding forward now, Chipper Jones. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Acuna digs in now. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 3 runs already home here. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Can you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
That's exactly what happens, D-Road. Come out of spring training in a lot of the places. It's a little damp. It's a little cold. But when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today.
Now here it comes.
Ball one.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, to third. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while. Runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs.
Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Tristan McKenzie is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the 1st out. Here's Chris Owings now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Striding into the box, Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hit hard to third. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game. Good
stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Albert Pujols. Now here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Murphy has a play, and that's the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Ready for another chance? Felix Hernandez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Hit on the ground out to short. Owings has it. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 14, Cody.
Digging in once again, Cody Sullivan. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing. It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 6-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all. 24 home runs for him on the season, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in a big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Acuna. He's there and records the first out. So stepping in, David Dahl. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Into the corner and slicing foul. A bouncer to the left side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Down batter, first baseman,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rockies strike for 1 on the homer by Arenado. We're through 4. It's now 6-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch on its way. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Grounded to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. Acuna is off of first with 2 away. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Brian Shaw trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. At the plate, Charlie Culberson. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They still lead it 6-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Dom Nunez. 8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 4 home runs, and 21 driven in. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Chris Owings is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. High in the air into shallow left center. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, center fielder,
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Men on third with 2 down. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. In to score the runner from third, and he is into second base with an RBI double.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
On the move is Markakis. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's in at second safely, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Just some more of the same for him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He swings and grounds it to short. Swanson scoops it up. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error and ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. Braves lead this one 6-5. Yency Almonte takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Rockies, number 62, Dansby
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Almonte, a native Floridian. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead.
the first baseman, number 9.
To the plate now, Albert Pujols. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Tapia. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The pitcher.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Ender Inciarte is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. This year against right-handed pitching, Inciarte is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. This is in the air out to right field. Blackman is there, 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping in, Nick Markakis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this...
Back to first, and he throws it away. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
Third baseman, Chipper.
Ready now, Chipper Jones. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Called strike 2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Tapia. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Jairo Diaz will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Ronald Acuna will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. 1-0 the count. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone into the bleachers. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
The left fielder, number 20.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Braves 11 and the Rockies 5. Sean Newcomb enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Coming to the plate now, David Dahl. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. This is pulled into right. Markakis is there to put it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Ball 2.
2-2.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Acuna going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Stepping in now, Garrett Hanson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Called strike 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Dom Nunez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Count even now at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. 7th inning coming up. The Braves lead it 11-6. Jake McGee is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
Stepping in for the Braves, Charlie Culberson. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ready for another shot now. Dansby Swanson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Albert.
Standing in, Albert Pujols. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Arenado's got it. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings.
The shortstop,
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Now pitch swung on and grounded to Chipper at third, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Rival Tapia.
Coming to the plate now, Raimel Tapia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Now the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 5. It's 11-6. Carlos Estevez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Tyler Flowers is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Ball even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit toward the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cody Sullivan. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Stepping into the box, Nick Markakis, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First delivery to him on the way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And Markakis has got himself a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. In now, Chipper Jones, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder,
David Dahl to the plate now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Pitch on the way. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that. And I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
So now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So no one on now after the sac fly. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Garrett Hanson. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Sullivan is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. Atlanta leads it 11-7. Ronald Acuna will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. He's set. Here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
At the plate now, Marcell Ozuna, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, talk about striking on back-to-back pitches, D'Aro. A triple, then followed by a single. Big inning lurking here.
Yeah, Dan, I think that's his game plan today against this guy right now. Being aggressive in the zone. If he's going to attack, then they're going to pull the trigger.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 10 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. James Pujols is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ryan McMahon will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tapia will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. next to hit will be the pitcher, Luke Jackson. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. The bunt attempt is popped up. That's foul, and he'll head back to the bench, a strikeout victim for the second out.
The catcher, number 14.
At the plate, Cody Sullivan. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and striding in, Dom Nunez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Line towards center field. Acuna is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Shane Green enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ryan McMahon is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2, here it is. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
To the plate now, Chris Owings, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
14-7 the final tally here. Atlanta, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Felix Hernandez earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Tristan McKenzie permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes.